You have EnterTheCronic's Rabbit Hole. And Matt, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request. You are bringing someone new down the rabbit hole. And today we're going to be listening to Damiano David. The song is called Solitude. No One Understands Me. And this is the official music video.
I think a lot of us can relate to that. And Matt, thank you so much for giving us something new. I'm very excited for it. And I know that you're on a little vacation holiday yourself, so we hope you're having a good time yourself. Chronicans, thank you for spending your precious time with us. If this is new for you and you like it as well, definitely go give the artist some support. But don't know what genre this is going to be. Matt has a lot of good taste, so let's see what it is.
Oh, I can't wait to get into this one. Thank you so much, Matt.
Ready for this, honey?
I'm ready for this.
Okay, this is going to be released most likely on my birthday. So if you guys want to do something nice for a present, just hit the like button if you have a good time. Just some tattoos.
I've got a funny fear of flying.
Oh.
It's not the heights, the chance of maybe dying. It's finding out the earth was flat and everybody here was lying. I've got a funny fear of crying. It's not the shame.
I'm sorry, you can't just how do you start with a line like that? That's amazing.
That's an amazing line. My fear is of dying, but it's not dying in the normal sense. It's finding out that everyone is lying.
Yeah, because that's essentially it. And who cares about if you're a flat earther or a rounder, but it's the doubt that happens.
Yes.
You know, I take it from me, y'all. I live on one side of the planet where I'm in Vancouver Island, bottom left, if we see a map that we see. And then I had to go to Japan, which is complete opposite side of the world map on the right side, which in theory, if it's a circle, should be together, that close. I went the opposite way, and I've been messed since then because I was like, this makes no sense. Your map has showed me this would have took 2 hours if we went this way. Why are we doing 16 hours? I actually blew up. And that's kind of, it's just the thought of we're being deluded in ways.
Absolutely.
Powerful already, and that's the solitude.
But it's feel. That doubt, that doubt.
No one understood
also...
my gripe with that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. We're about efficiency. That makes no sense.
Why didn't we take the most efficient route?
Yeah, you guys are all about efficiency. Like, what?
Yeah.
And everybody here was lying.
Jeez.
I've got a funny fear of crying. It's not the shame or the pain that keeps me smiling. It's the thought of never stopping and the chance of maybe drowning.
Oh, wow. That's,
no one understands me, but I do. No one understands.
I wonder what that says.
But I do.
We'll have to look that up.
I've got a funny little fear of sleeping. It's not the fact my heart may stop or I forget the art of breathing. I'm afraid I'll start believing that my life is a little better when I'm dreaming.
Oh, I hate that.
I've got a funny little fear of driving.
Jeez.
It's not the notion I might crash in a head-on collision. It's that sometimes I worry somebody's gonna need a superhero and I'll fail the mission.
Oh, wow.
No one understands me, but I do. Nobody understands
me. Wow, this is beautiful.
But I do. But I do. No one understands me, but I do.
I needed this song.
I don't need your company to believe. Solitude.
Yeah, at first I thought those were gonna be wings, but then it turned into a parachute. Right?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be wings too.
That's why we don't understand him. But he knows.
He understands himself.
Wow, that is incredible. I love that style of art and singing. Like that is a true masterpiece of poetry, um, of what it really means to have solitude, of wanting that to be your company. Because I'm, as you saw, look at my panic I had about that whole flight. I still feel
Yeah.
that panic and that no one understands that panic because even if you're right or wrong, you're still in that panic. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Having a car and not getting it because I might have to become a superhero. I know people with trucks, they have to be the ones who drive for moving days. Like, hey, you got the
Yeah.
truck, you got to come and provide me with the truck. Who else going to move my mattress for me?
What if somebody needs a superhero that day?
Yeah, so like everything it's representing is existentialism at its finest, and that's
Yeah.
where solitude can come in. But I held your hand because I finally have someone that actually understands me,
Oh, thanks, honey.
and how amazing that actually is to finally get past the doubts that you have as to why you need to do things in life, because everyone needs to adapt and move on and keep growing, because that's just how life is. Everything moves on and keeps growing. So I think it's just so it's a tough pill to swallow when so many people find more comfort in solitude, and it's because of not being understood by someone who could just listen correctly.
Yeah. Because imagine if you were able to talk to somebody and be like, hey, I'm not afraid of crying because of showing my pain or my fear. I can do that. I'm afraid of crying because what if it doesn't stop and I drown?
What a
Like
visual.
what a visual. And it's like
Because it's true.
I had a conversation with someone actually at work about hiccups because for whatever reason,
Okay,
whenever I'm at
nice.
work, I get hiccups.
Do
And it's
you,
not
eh?
something I've ever brought up or whatever.
That's cool to know.
But it's like for whatever reason, when I go to work, I always get the hiccups. And we got talking about it, about how like there's a small percentage of people in the world who get hiccups and then never stop. And their
Right.
hiccups can never stop and they'll
Terrifying.
have it for the rest of their life. So that's like a little fear that I have is one day I'll just
Working
get
too long.
hiccups and I'll just never stop having the hiccups.
Squeak.
And so it's one of those things where if you could just have that conversation and sit there with someone and be like, hey, I'm actually like have a weird irrational but
I'm
slightly
spiraling
rational
about
fear of
never
this,
losing this.
right? And then that could really just be something that you're just missing is it's the understanding of it, not even the talking about it.
Yeah, it's not trying to rationalize things all the time. Like,
It's just like, oh man, I get that. Like, there's a small percentage out there that could drown. Imagine
absolutely
you were in your
right.
car, so like
Yep, yep.
it's so crazy that in a world where we have become so individualistic in so many ways, but the thing that we're absolutely craving is community.
Yeah, because at the end of it, he still wanted a connection with it. He
Yeah.
understood himself, but then he said, "Can you?" Because that question's out. Like,
Yeah.
because if there was someone who could, like, I don't know it yet, so let me experience it.
Yeah.
And
Could you understand me?
and that's the thing. So hopefully, if you feel like you are on that side of not feeling understood, I hope while coming here you realize you could tell your story and you'll have people here that will respond and try to understand you. And that's kind of what I know Damiano
Damiano?
Damiano would want, is to have a conversation of that solitude, not even
Mm.
to make you feel bad in your solitude, because some people are going to pick it for their own reasons, and that makes sense. But just to know that it's okay to reach out and try to find people that do understand you, and to have that question, can someone understand you? Yes, there are people out there. So this music itself is beautiful as
It
well.
was.
His voice was angelic, and it kept building up and very powerful.
It did keep building up, and it wasn't what I expected
No,
coming
this is
into it.
great. Left field, right?
It was very left field because I was expecting something I think a little bit more like techno-y or dancey or something like
Yes.
that. I was definitely expecting something a bit more upbeat. So I was happily surprised that this was more almost like a ballad in a way, and it really had like a almost like a poppy ballad in that kind of sense, but then also felt very almost bluesy in a way as well. So like he had, and I think that was his voice that gave me that bluesy feel
Fair.
because he has such a calming voice. and presence. I love the style of the music video. I wanted to mention that, like the way that he had it as a lyric video and it all was written out. It kind of reminded me of when you had to write lines at school,
Right.
especially the very end of it there. And it made me think of that because of when you're writing lines, or if you're writing in like a diary or something along
That's what
those
I thought of
lines,
diary. Yeah.
then you like sometimes you rewrite the same thing over and over and over
Of
again,
course.
almost like you're trying to remind yourself or remember or get it out
You're
in
just
a
getting it
way.
out, inspiring a little bit on that thought
So
because
yeah,
we're built like believe me, y'all. And I'll end with this. We know we're not built for solitude because a kid will die if it doesn't get touched. Your skin is an organ that
it
actually
is
needs love. So like y'all can say we want solitude, but you're craving that
attention.
love because that's why you hold yourself. That's why you comfort yourself in your hands because we all crave that love. So
And
that's
that
why
community.
that can someone understands me is being willing to even understand people's ticks and little things to not just
Absolutely.
to be fully understood that just people have to get through in certain ways. You know what I mean? So I hope you get through your days in the ways that you need to. And again, I hope you find, like, I'm so lucky to find someone that completely understands you as well.
Lucky because I found someone who understands me also, and that's, I think, what made us so strong is that we're able to both understand each other. It's not one way; it's
You
both
got
ways
that
for
right.
us.
Yeah.
So, like, I hope you guys find someone out there who could understand you as well. So, thank you again for being here with us, and I can't wait to see you around on the next video. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all. And thank you so much, Matt, for this incredible pick.
Thank you, Matt. Take care, and bye for now.
And honestly, it was meant to be because you had a different pick, but someone else got to it before you, Matt. So I don't think you realize how special this one really was. Thank you again.